I never thought I'd see this, but Jonathan Majors, Kang himself, reveals his plan to return as Kang in the MCU.
How dastardly.
Look, I have to say, I think Jonathan Majors is an electrifying performer. I really do. I don't know if they did right by Kang or He Who Shall Not Be Named or He Who Lives at the End or whoever. The Council of Kangs. Are they coming back? I think Jonathan Majors would like it if he did. But he revealed his plan to return as Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel Cinematic Universe following his controversial exit. Majors made his MCU debut in Loki Season 1, Episode 6, as He Who Remains, a Kang variant who won the Multiversal War and the Guardian of the Sacred Timeline. While he was killed by Sylvie in the finale, the actor returned as Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but was ultimately defeated by Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne. So if those kinds of people are defeating you, how powerful are you anyway? But I digress. Still, Majors Kang was set up as the Multiverse Saga's big bad, but serious changes or charges against the actor emerged, which completely derailed his MCU trajectory. In December 2023, Majors was found guilty of assault after a 2-week-long criminal trial. The verdict came out.
Let's just skip to the next paragraph where we actually see what he had to say.
Oh, right here.
Well, speaking in an interview with The Sun in September of 2025, Jonathan Majors played coy about a possible return to the MCU as Kang the Conqueror, but he did reveal his potential plan for a comeback, citing that there's always the multiverse to consider. I cannot say anything about that. So I guess he didn't reveal his plan. Well, it's a multiverse, so there's always that. Always a lot of opportunity for that. So this story...
Then he says more. He says more. If you look down the article
here we go.
You got to give it to me, man. While not all Marvel... yeah, of course I say yes. Disney Marvel Studios, I love them. Tom Hiddleston, loved working with that guy. I loved working with Paul Rudd. Loved working with Gugu Mbatha-Raw. What's not to love? While not all Marvel stars have opened up about Majors firing, as Creed 3 co-star Michael B. Jordan was vocal about his support for Majors. But he's doing great. Just got engaged. I'm proud of his resilience and his strength through it all and his handling of it. I'm glad he's good. That's my boy. I mean, come on. If Killmonger, if he says he's your boy, I don't know. I mean, look, I like him as a performer. I do think the Kang character was botched overall. You can't have a big bad who's been defeated twice before by various variants, unless if they reconceptualize him and bring him back. I mean, you know, the Kang Dynasty was a great 12-issue storyline in the Avengers where everybody was involved, like all of the Marvel Universe. It was really cool, and I can see how that kind of was transmuted over into Doomsday, but I don't think this is going to happen, John. Do you think we're going to see Kang come back?
Well, what I thought was interesting about his comments was when he said, I can't talk about that. That's an interesting thing to say, because it almost sounds like he's had conversations that he's not allowed to talk about, or maybe it meant nothing or anything like that. Look,
well, in Chair Watch 2, do you think we'll see a Jonathan Majors chair?
I do not, and there's a main reason why, and here's what it is. Now, first of all, let me say this. I think that while Jonathan Majors was convicted, it's important to understand this, okay? This is a very important thing that everybody needs to understand about Jonathan Majors' conviction, which was he had several charges against him. Some were much more minor and some were more major. He was found guilty of the minor ones. He was acquitted of the major ones. To put it simply, without going into too much legalese, what the jury and the legal proceedings concluded was that while Jonathan Majors did hurt that girl, it was completely unintentional. It was as a result of him acting a little too recklessly. What they found was that he had no intention of hurting anybody.
Right.
He wasn't intentional. Look, you don't have to believe or not believe me. I'm just telling you that's what the case in the trials resolved, is that he did not intentionally try to hurt anybody. And so because of that, I think the guy like this needs to be given avenues to come back and do what he does so well, right? He's a absolutely phenomenal actor and a phenomenal performer, and he absolutely will not and should not come back as Kang. But John, you just said you think, oh yeah, it's not because of Jonathan Majors that I don't think he should come back as Kang. It's because Marvel botched the character.
Yeah.
This is a failed character. He's done. All right? It's over. You don't bring Jonathan Majors back as Kang because you don't bring Kang back. Okay? You ran it into the ground. Like Rob pointed out, he's been beaten and killed twice so far.
By Ant-Man.
Once by Sylvie
Yeah.
and once by Ant-Man and his ants. And this is the guy we're supposed to go, oh no, how are the Avengers going to deal with him? I don't know. Scott punched him in the face. That seemed to do pretty good.
You have such disrespect for ants.
It's such disrespect for ants. Listen, and they've already moved on. They've gone on to something that is much better. And look, I'm not saying that Kang couldn't have been a fantastic character. We were all excited when we found out that Jonathan Majors was going to play Kang. We were all excited, but they botched it. They didn't set it well, and they didn't resolve it well. And it just, you know what? They put it in the rearview mirror, and that's where the character needs to stay. They've now moved on to Doctor Doom. You've got a lot of hype and buzz and sizzle building up for Doomsday. You know, I don't think they should pull a Star Wars of somehow Kang has returned. They blew it, and they just need to move on. So that has nothing to do with Jonathan Majors, but I don't think, and again, I'm just guessing, I don't think we're going to see Jonathan Majors back as Kang because there's no reality in the multiverse that they should bring Kang back. It's done. It's over. You move on.
You pointed out he certainly could star as the big heavy villain in Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy.
He could star as the big heavy villain in the next Rian Johnson Knives Out movie.
Yes, he could.
That's the thing. He's the kind of this dude could do Othello, and I would go and watch it. I mean, he's just that good of an actor. He's fantastic. But Kang was botched, and they just need to move on.
Totally agree.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Zapier. You know, one of the biggest game changers of the past year has been AI. But let's be real, just talking about AI doesn't actually make your day any more productive. What does make it more productive is finding tools to put AI to work for you. And that's where Zapier comes in. Zapier is the easiest way to take AI and plug it directly into the apps and processes that you're already using every day. No IT bottlenecks, no complexity, just results. For me, it's been about saving time on repetitive stuff so I can focus on the work that matters and I actually enjoy. And it's not just me. Over 3.4 million companies are already using Zapier to streamline everything from sales and marketing to IT and HR. With their AI orchestration platform, you can connect top AI models like ChatGPT or Claude right into the apps you already use. So whether it's automatically enriching leads, coaching your sales team, or even resolving IT tickets, Zapier makes it simple. Guys, join the 3.4 million companies already automating with Zapier and transform how you work with Zapier and AI. Get started for free by visiting zapier.com/Campea. That's zapier.com/Campea. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.